I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Omar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm joined by Andy Lee. Anthony Joshua gets back to winning ways. What did you make of his performance, Andy?
A bit hesitant, not committing to the punches, but Franklin was always dangerous, always looking to counter, so he kind of had to be that way. And also the human side of it, coming off 2 losses, self-esteem and your confidence is low. A lot of questions you got to ask yourself. I guess new trainer as well, put that in the mix complicates things. So I guess it's understandable, and yeah, something not the most exciting fight, hard to get infused by, but a win against a very good opponent. Franklin's a good opponent.
Do you think he was a bit gun-shy tonight, Anthony?
No, there were times when he let it go. Don't know if he really committed to it or stepped in, but he tried, especially in the last round. That's just how it goes. That's boxing, you know. I've seen it in time, like numerous times. Fighters come back from a loss, always the same.
Andy, you're one of the closest people to the ring apron. There was a lot of chaos after the fight. What actually happened?
Oh, well, when the bell went, they both turned their backs, but Joshua flicked out a hand and it hit Franklin in the dreadlocks, I think. He turned around and was like, no. Then they went into a bizarre kind of hug, head on the shoulder thing. Then the corners got involved. Security got involved. Then Tony Belly got involved, as is his want. It was a bit of a murph. It was over then. It was nothing really, handbags.
Andy, just before we close off, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua called out your boy, Tyson Fury. Off that performance, how does he fare against Tyson? Obviously, you're going to have a biased view, Andy, but honestly, how does he fare?
What do you think? Honestly, what did anybody think? You know what I mean? After that performance, and after Tyson's last few performances, I don't have to say it. But I like Anthony Joshua. He's grew on me the last few days, and I'm hearing him speak about Tyson as well, and his desire to make that fight. It should happen. It should happen. Look, these fights are not happening. It's a shame. It's destroying boxing. It's damaging boxing. Tank and Garcia, hats off to them. They're making a real fight. Let these other guys get on with it now. Make some real fights.
Do you think they'll go with Dylan White next?
I don't care. I don't know. I'd like to see Tyson go for the fight. Let's make it, because there's never going to be a perfect time to make the fight for either of them, and there's always going to be obstacles, but they just have to get in the ring together.
Andy, appreciate your time, mate. Take care.
Nice one, Omar.
I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.